a lot of men that think they pleasuring their person, their significant other, and they really not. But a woman will still make a man feel like he's doing something, so you don't, mess up his ego.
Yeah, until y'all have an argument.
Mhm.
If you and your little ass.
That's not the point. That is not the point.
I mean, I'll say this. I'm looking at the title, and it says, "Can a woman still be submissive?" So that's with the assumption that the woman was already submissive. When we know in our culture that that word "submit" and "submissive" is like taboo.
It's not taboo.
It is. I've seen more women go against the word obey and submit versus adhering to it.
I've seen women remove it out of their vows.
Go ahead, sisterhood. What you got?
Remove what out the vows?
That word.
We just forgot about the words now.
The word submissive is in vows?
Obey.
That word is long gone.
That's in the vows?
Yes. Look at you. That's in the vows.
And hers is to honor and holler at them. Think about listening to them.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Kansas Conversations, y'all. How y'all doing? I hope y'all missed us as much as we missed y'all. Thank y'all for joining us today. Today has been a very difficult time getting on here, so we mad late. So we are going to get this party started. First up, we got Mr. Roshawn Davis, who was well rested from his vacation from Jamaica and from Jamaica to Georgia, and he still ain't back at work yet. So
don't be telling my business.
Hey, Sean.
Don't be telling my business. I'll be telling my business. I had a wonderful time. My brother got married. Congratulations to him. You know, he checking on the show every once in a while. So, you know, if he's watching or if he watch in the future.
Congratulations.
My brother, Chill, Cornelius Thomas, and Tamika Thomas. Congratulations on your wedding. It was a beautiful wedding. If you go on my page, you can see some of the optics of the videos. It was really, really, really nice. And you can see my suit, my outfit that I had on. It was amazing.
Y'all see how he big himself up?
Yeah, I was really James Bondish in Burberry.
Sean is not about to let that fly by.
No.
All right, y'all gonna see a different type of Derek today. Because Derek is having some issues. But he's still around. He's still here. Hey, Derek.
Crazy.
Hey, Derek. Derek, say hi to the people.
I say hi. It's crazy. I get finished. Why my picture don't vibrate like yours?
It is. It's vibrating.
Yes, it do vibrate.
Oh, I can't see it. It's vibrating.
He's doing it.
I'm sorry that you can't see the vibrations.
It definitely is.
Good vibrations.
But it's definitely vibing.
I gotta say. I want to know, where did you get James Bond in with? Because I never saw James Bond wearing Burberry pants. I never saw.
I was going with the bow tie with the white, with with
Okay.
the cream
Okay. Yeah.
and the cream vest, the
You
cream
were
with the
sharp.
Burberry.
You were sharp. You were sharp. You were sharp. That was you was like speaking at a men's service sharp. You were sharp.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
But
I
you lost
try.
me when you said James Bond. I was like, when did James Bond start sleeping with black women?
Yep. Yeah, somebody actually
Did you really
put
say
that under, and you put that in the comments that it was James Bondish. James Bondish, so I went with it. It ain't land well.
All right, beautiful people. Even though we cannot see Derek, we will definitely be able to hear him.
Y'all hear me?
So, what, Derek?
I said, y'all can hear me.
Oh Lord, God bless us all.
My God.
Your guy.
God bless America. Sweet home.
You know what?
Yeah, that looked crazy.
It do, right? I guess now I can see how I look when I be, when it's just my voice.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all good in the hood. We still gonna make it work. All right, people. So the conversation, the topic today is do you set boundaries with the opposite sex? For example, your male or female friends, best friends, because you have to, your work husband or wife, any other sex that's not your spouse. Should boundaries be set? And if you're just friends, wouldn't the same boundaries be the same with just your regular friends? This would be the same as your opposite sex friends?
That's what I was about to say.
Ain't it the same shit? Yes, no, maybe so. Sean?
No.
I'm about to say Sean sitting there looking like
No. I'm just listening. Of course there's some that have the potential to go left. We see the videos every once in a while where there's a best friend or a bestie or whatever that somebody may have, and an interviewer have them call them and be like, hey, are you,
Yep.
do you think your best friend, which is an opposite sex, do you think that they will ever try you? And they be like, no, that's my best friend. And then they call and they be like, yeah, I just broke up with him. Can I come over and just chill out? And they be like, yeah, you can come through. We can get it popping. So it's like,
your friends?
huh?
Ain't that what you're supposed to do with your friends? Ain't you supposed to?
Not in that, not popping, and I don't know what popping means to you. Getting it popping to me means a little something different sometimes.
Hey, man. She know good and well she ain't got near friend that she just be calling talking about coming by to lay on your chest and watch TV.
I ain't say all of that laying on your chest and all of that stuff. I think that's a little bit too much. But yes, you can call your male friend and be like, we can go chill or whatever. I don't see what the problem is.
Right. That's different. I can go hang out with and go to go to lunch or go to happy hour with any best friend, male or female. There's a difference than, oh, my heart is broken, so I want to come and lay on your chest and watch TV.
Why
That's
is it that the lay on your chest got to be there? Who laying on people's chests?
That's what Roshan, that's what Sean is saying about the putting up boundaries, where being all hugged up on the couch with your best friend is not you're not doing that. You're not going to do that with someone you're not romantically involved with.
But why are we? Why? But why does it have to be? You have to do that because you.
Nobody's saying you have to do it, but the
Nobody
videos
said that. Yeah.
the videos that Roshan are talking about, those videos are the ones where the lady would be like, "Oh, I just broke up with my boyfriend. I just want to be held and watch TV."
Okay, if she do that with her best friend, she's not with anybody. So do it matter?
What?
Does that mess
No,
up
it wasn't a thing from her behalf. She was saying that she don't think that he see her in that way. But when she made the phone call, he was like, "Yeah, come through. Let's get it popping." So
wow.
He may have been feeling that way the whole time.
Yeah.
But you think that it's just, that's my boy. But he's a lot of times, I ain't gonna say a lot of times, sometimes some dudes is just waiting for an opportunity, to strike.
Just waiting for that opportunity.
So,
Okay.
Just the same as when you guys say you have that intuition, where you see some things. Like, I don't like that. I don't like this person. I don't like whatever. And then a man go with his instincts to say, you know what? I don't really trust this dude. And you like, nah, that's my boy. You're like, nah, I don't really trust that dude.
Like you being too insecure. You being insecure.
Yeah. So it's like, yo, fall back a little bit. You're like, nah, that's my best friend. We've been rocking for a minute. What he's saying is he just ain't have an opportunity to strike yet. That's all dude is saying. Okay. So those boundaries,
Cat, no, she's trying to play this game. Cut the nonsense.
Ain't nobody. Cat don't know nothing because Cat got male friends. I got more. I got more male friends than I got female friends.
Why is that?
Because
she mean.
Because what? Why is that?
Shut up, Derek.
Why you got more male friends than female friends?
Keep it a buck.
Because I don't like females.
Why?
Because she mean.
We don't get along. Me and women don't get along. I don't get along with a lot of women. So most of my friends, I have 3 female friends. The rest of my friends are dudes.
I hear women say that a lot of times. Like, yo, I don't mess with some females. They be messy or whatever. I got more, male friends than I got female friends. But when we say y'all crazy, y'all be like, no, y'all tripping. But that's another show.
I'm not saying that they crazy.
I ain't say you. I'm just talking about even with the audience. Whenever
I'm
we
just
say,
saying for me,
I get it. I get it.
We bump heads. I think a certain way. I feel a certain way. I am not a person that is going to bite my tongue. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. So
Get it. But I just think, just to stay in context, I just think that, just the same as you guys got that intuition where you feel something, or we have them instincts. Where we see some things where it's like, oh, he just waiting for an opportunity. So if a man say, fall back a little bit, I don't think that you should be doing this or you should be doing that. It don't come from insecurity all the time. When you say a man is supposed to provide and protect, right? A man is supposed to provide and protect. Sometimes protection comes in different forms, not just,
Okay.
the physical. You know what I mean? He may be protecting you from, that other nonsense, which when them phone calls is made to the best friend and she like, yo, I'm gonna come through. I'm feeling some sort of way. He like, yeah, come through. I got you. He was protecting you from that the whole time because he's seen something that you may not have seen because that's just my boy.
Yeah, we cool. That's my friend. Now,
Yeah,
if
but
you take it other places, then, but if that, but for me, when you set boundaries, you setting those boundaries for a reason because you don't want certain people to overstep and cross certain lines with you.
certain people.
Yeah, certain people, because some people you don't have to really put boundaries on because people kind of understand what the flow is. But then you have some people that like to step over certain boundaries, get involved in certain things they shouldn't be getting involved with. So that's when you gotta be like, all right, I gotta draw a line in the sand because you obviously are you being disrespectful and you're not listening to what I'm saying to you. So now I gotta draw a line in the sand. But you don't have to do that with everybody because some people just get it. Like it's certain things you do and you mind your damn business. Like it's just an understanding.
You have some men, and this I've seen this, from time to time. Some men will coddle you just to get close to you.
Just to be close.
I mean, like you going through something with your man, and they'll be the first one to be like, "Yo, I don't think you need to be taking. You could be dead wrong." And they'll be like, "I don't think you should be taking that from him. You such and such, and this, that, and the third." He's just trying to coddle you because the easiest stuff to get is that trauma bond stuff. Yeah, he ain't this and he ain't that, and he's just trying to control you, or and you like, yeah, you right. Yes, the next thing you know, you watching the Notebook on the couch. Yeah, I mean,
Don't bring
ended
it
up tripping.
up.
I mean, so though, you probably just don't see it because he agreeing with you and going along with whatever you going through. Like I've seen that.
I mean, I think this up. But is it like really a manipulation thing, or are you going along with it because this is what you want to hear? Like some people ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? They just not. If you telling me something, and like if I did get into argument with my dude or whatever, and you're telling me, oh, this, that, and next, but in your heart or heart, you was dead ass wrong for what you did. You're not that dumb and naive. Like you know what he doing.
But then dude come along like, yeah, you deserve better than that. But he know you wrong. He's just coddling you to get close to you.
And that's what I'm saying. And maybe that woman want that.
Then you just playing along with the bullshit.
Sometime at that time, in that moment, during that argument, maybe that's what she want. Because ain't nobody stupid I mean, let me stop because people is stupid when they come to game. But most people are not stupid to game. Like game when you hear game. I would hope you do. But if you don't, then okay.
Yeah, because game recognize game. Absolutely.
Exactly. So you already know what it is when he running off at the mouth. You already know what it is. And then at that point, you have that opportunity to set a boundary because now
you
have crossed the line.
So do you think it's more of a control mechanism or defense mechanism when a man is telling you like, yo, I think you should fall back, and you like, no, I do what I want to do. Well,
honestly, there's no never mind. I forgot what I was about to say, but it was something deep. I'll think of it back.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I think don't think it's a control issue, and I don't think it's a control issue.
No, some people would say you're trying to control them by, saying it needs to be some boundaries. So you just trying to control me in my situation.
Yeah, they will say that. Some females will say that, and the reason why they saying that is because deep down in the back of their head, in the bottom of their mind, they got some type of attraction to homeboy too. Because if you're with a man and your man is telling you like, okay, I want you to fall back from dude because X, Y, orange, and Z, or he may not even have this, I just don't like it and I don't want you around them, then what are you gonna do? You gonna respect your relationship, or you gonna go toe to toe over your friend? If that's your friend won't have a problem taking a fallback.
Exactly.
So it's really like up to the woman how she feel about her friend. Now, for me, the only person I'm going toe to toe is my bestie of like 30-some years. Yeah, that's my dog. We going toe to toe. I ain't trying to hear that.
I mean, a boundary can mean a lot of things.
But anyway,
a boundary can mean a lot of things.
Fact.
Absolutely. It can. I mean, I'm not gonna disrespect my husband.
You married?
Or my significant other or whatever. I'm not going to disrespect them. I'm just going to,
Well, disrespect isn't defined by disrespect isn't defined by you. Is defined by the other person. If you accept that,
I honestly think that if you're married, then you should respect your husband. Like if he's asking you to do something, even if it is to fall back from one of your friends or whatever, you should respect what your husband is saying to you.
But a boyfriend, no.
Mm.
Then you ain't never gonna get married.
That's not true.
If you're not respecting it, I'm not gonna propose to nobody that ain't respecting the boundaries that I'm trying to set.
You could respect the boundaries, but I don't know if it's gonna be like. I think you're gonna get some pushback.
Definitely gonna get pushback.
Yeah, definitely get some pushback because, like, a boyfriend is just like not trying to say that they don't matter because they do, but you might get some pushback because it's like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and I may mess up my friendship that I had with this person for mad years, and then one day you just walk out the damn door, and then now I lost my friend, and now I ain't got no me.
But why would you mess it up? Like why your friend can't understand that? Hey, you know what? Let me back up a little bit because she's trying to get into a relationship, and I don't want to, I don't want to
take a chance.
They could do that, but that's still like kind of like depending on how long you fell back from that person. Because basically, when you're telling me to fall back, you're telling me you don't want me to fuck with him no more.
Or maybe the way that you do.
You don't want me chilling with him. So if it's a long period of time that lapses in between there, yeah, you have messed up your friendship, kind of, sort of, because then it's like, okay, hell, by the time you hit him back up, he could have been on changed his damn number. You don't know.
Nah, I wouldn't feel that way.
You doing all of that for what?
I wouldn't feel some sort of way. Nah, I wouldn't feel some sort of way if I'm cool with somebody for a certain amount of years and I knew that. I wouldn't if I know that you guys are focusing on you and he want exclusive and undivided attention because that's what he's supposed to get, and I need to fall back a little bit. I'm not going to jeopardize that for you because if your happiness is to be with this man, I'm not gonna take that personal to me, because I want, if I want you to be happy, I want you to be happy.
Right.
I mean, I ain't saying that I'm gonna be your enemy from now on, but I'm gonna fall back a little bit and let you do your thing
Yeah, but
and
that's
not
still taking
interfere.
away. Yeah, but you still removing a person out of your other, your person's life that she could be confiding in, or even though, that she's
Maybe that's the
confiding
problem. Maybe
with.
that's the problem. I may not want you telling our business to this dude.
Who said it got to be your business? She's telling you could be confided into that person with mad other things outside of your relationship.
Well, who are you supposed to be coming to get value counsel from?
You could come to your mate, but that don't mean you still can't go to your friends. You don't
I
talk to
guess.
your friends about other things that's not relationship based.
I mean, I guess it. Like I said, that's defined by the person that feel offended. I mean, I don't got to necessarily be me. It's just if this person over here feel offended by whatever you're doing, that's the person that's going to bring it to you. If you choose to say, you know what, okay, I oblige and let me focus on my relationship, because I've seen people say that, you know what, I want to focus on my relationship. Everything else, I'm falling back from, because I want my relationship.
Okay.
Because that's first.
And I get that. I get that.
But at the end of the day, if that's so much more important than being in a relationship with your friend.
We do have a relationship. It's a friendship.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
Do I know? I think that people just be weighing in too much on the women having men as friends and men having women as friends. I'm cool with it until I feel like you being disrespectful to me.
By then, it's too late.
Not really.
Yes, it is. The disrespect already happened.
It's not too late though.
I mean, that's going to depend on the person. Like, if I'm telling you, like, yo, I think you should, calm that down a little bit, focus on us or whatever, and you choose not to, and then dude come at you sideways, now it already happened. I done told you. I think we get into this rebellious state of, I'm gonna do what I want to do, I'm gonna say what I want to say, nobody can't tell me nothing, and then when something happens, then we go into the whatever.
No. I mean, at that point, even if it did happen, then you already know how you gotta deal with that person.
I mean, I'm not going to deal with that person because you rejected my protection. Because I was trying to protect our relationship, but you didn't allow it because you wanted to just do what you wanted to do. I may have seen something that you didn't see. The same as with women, you guys have their intuition and you see things, you say you see things that we don't see. So if us with these instincts say we see something that you may not see, and then it happened, how am I supposed to trust you in the future?
But you can make me aware of what you see.
But you may not believe me because that's your friend.
And ain't nobody said that they may not believe you. But you can tell me what you see and let me make my decision on whether or not I want to still deal with my friend or not deal with my friend.
That's what I'm saying. So if you still choose to, and then something happens or something is tried, now I'm looking at you like I told you this, but you didn't trust to protect, trust my protection, because I told you I seen something. Not saying that, I was insecure and I'm just tripping, but I seen something.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't protect it. So why would I want to move forward?
Why wouldn't you?
Because you didn't trust me.
Nobody said I didn't trust what you said.
If you continue to move the same way,
maybe because you got to think about people relationships. So if I've been friends with somebody for mad years, and now you saying, oh well, I see this, I see that. Okay, I hear you. I'm not saying that I disagree with you. I'm not saying I don't trust what you're saying. What I'm saying is let me deal with it, because as my friends.
Yeah, but if I'm going to be affected by it and I'm going to be the man in your life, you got to trust my leadership.
And your leadership is being trusted, but if
you continue to do the same thing.
But let me deal with my friend.
Then you're not trusting my leadership if I tell you to fall back.
I'm going to take note of what you're saying to me, but let me deal with my friend.
Yeah, you're saying I'm gonna listen to you, but I'm gonna still do what I want to do.
Okay, but that's not me just ignoring what you're saying or not trusting what you're saying. I'm still trusting. I understand what you're saying, and I could trust what you're saying, but let me deal with it.
But that's not dealing with it if you continue to do the same thing. If I'm telling you to fall back, you ain't falling back.
Because you don't always have to fall back to deal with something.
And that's what I said. If what I said comes to reality, now we got a problem because you didn't listen to my leadership. You didn't listen to my protection.
It could come to a reality and I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to deal with it.
But I'm not going to want to deal with it no more, because if I tell you that, no, I don't think that this should be happening because I seen this come into, reality, and you say, nah, I'm going to do what I want to do, then why would I continue to move forward and move forward and move forward?
But it could happen and you never know about it.
Then that's just you being dishonest.
That's not being dishonest.
If you don't tell me, if I'm telling you that I see something mischievous, or if I see that this dude is not, good.
Honest, it's just not bringing it up.
That you gonna stop playing. You gonna stop playing. You tripping. You just want to do what you want to do. That's it.
I'm just saying it ain't this.
I heard you say it.
The only time it becomes dishonesty is if you ask me a question and I lie about it.
That's not true. If somebody lay down and sleep with somebody, just because you don't tell somebody, now I ain't dishonest. No, you still slept with somebody.
That's cheating. But
no matter what,
if a person hit on you or whatever, what am I gonna run back and tell you for? I'm gonna deal with it, and then that's gonna be the end of it.
Because you don't want me to hear it from somewhere else, and I wouldn't want you to hear it from somewhere.
What you gonna hear?
What?
Who you gonna hear from?
You don't want me
between two people. Only people
because people talk. People talk.
Everybody talk.
Yeah. People talk. So
everybody talk. What do you mean?
You may or you may not hear it.
But if I do,
it's a possibility you may hear. It's a possibility you may not hear it.
Everybody else
if you do, then I deal with it at that time.
Everybody else gonna hear about it in the background, and then you won't hear about it, but all your friends will hear about it, and they'll be talking amongst themselves.
And then now we get back to me, and I'm like, yo, why you ain't telling me that this person tried to holler at you, and especially if this is somebody I know.
Yep.
You got me entertaining my enemy.
You wouldn't be entertaining him if it happened and you're not dealing with that person or what because that happened. So you're not gonna be entertaining nobody, no enemy, because he ain't gonna be around no more.
What? No, I'm talking about if he tried to holler at you and me and him know each other, and I'm still dealing with him. Let's say I'm doing some community service, and you know what I mean, we doing events or whatever, and he's smiling in my face, but at the same time, he done tried to holler at you, but you didn't tell me.
That's okay.
You said that's okay?
That's okay.
No, it's not. You got me entertaining my enemy. No.
You not entertaining your enemy. See, this is why I don't introduce my friends to who I deal with.
What? That's weird.
I don't.
No,
My
I'm talking about
my
I'm talking
friends-
about if a man try to holler at you and you don't tell your dude. Now your dude at the bar buying him a drink, like, yo, thank you for the advice, or thank you for, or whatever. Now you buying a dude a drink that done try to stab you in the back. That ain't no good.
That's true. It's not. I do agree with you. It's not. But it happens.
That's just some people want to keep doors open, so they got an exit plan.
It don't have to be no doors open, because a person could try to holler at you. You could shut it down and just go on about your business.
I mean, if it's somebody you don't know and you just walking through,
what you gonna get your blood pressure? Why should I get your blood pressure up or high for nothing?
That's why I said if it's somebody you know.
With it.
That's why I said if it's somebody you know. If it's somebody that's just walking through and they're like, hey, how you doing? Can I talk to you? Gotta get your number. You're like, nah, I'm good. You keep it moving. But if someone like we live in a city where everybody know each other. You said,
I said,
So if somebody trying to holler at you, you know what I mean, 6 degrees by 6 degrees of separation, you're gonna know somebody that know somebody that know that person.
I mean,
people be playing. And some people leave those doors open. So if something ever happened, I can go back over there and I can holler. You know what I mean? So setting those boundaries of zero tolerance, zero. Nah, get on out of here. We ain't doing none of that. I had to learn that in my path that, is just not a good thing. And me as a grown man, I understand that now. Like, it's just not a good thing that, some people friends and say they friends or whatever. I mean, you got a significant other, just keep your hands clean. Just keep the slate clean. I know if you got friends from the past, like I got friends that I grew up with in the towers, right? But they're friends with my whole family, my whole situation.
Right.
So you don't, but they're friends with y'all all are just mutual. Y'all all
everybody.
But if your significant other said, well, I don't want you to be around X, Y, Orange, and that these been your friends for a minute, what's gonna be your response?
If that was the case, then I would handle it that way because your job is to protect your significant other. But what I'm saying is, if you got friends that's family like, what I mean, they're gonna treat your significant other like family, like you all gonna be, cool. You're all gonna be, attached. Not just that's your friend, and I ain't a part of the shit.
I understand what you're saying, but even if it's all kumbaya family like, and she pull you to the side and be like, listen, I don't want you being with this person. I don't want you hanging around her no more. I don't want her coming around.
If I gotta oblige my relationship, I have to. That's where the boundaries come in. We're gonna have the conversation, and I'm gonna set the boundaries. I mean, but I understand the whole insecurity thing. I understand that because I don't believe that some people should be convicted by your insecurities. Because some people can try to control you with their insecurities.
Yeah, they can. But that's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Well, I understand that. Like, no, I'm saying I understand that.
If it's like that, and you're dealing with it your way. If your girl comes to you and be like, listen, I don't want you hanging around X, Y, Orange, and Z no more. But that's your people's, that's like your family or whatever. You are going to set boundaries with that person. But she's telling
I wouldn't hang out like
and this, that, and the next. So
I wouldn't hang out. if I'm in a relationship, I'm not going to be hanging out with that person. We going to be hanging out with that person. There ain't going to be no intimate moments over there. We're a unit. That's not what I'm going to be doing. That's why I said you got dudes that be on the opposite side. They be on the side playing like, like, yo, I don't think you should be with this. Like they be on some singular nonsense to whereas they trying to keep you at bay. Where that's not, if we're family, it's going to be a family, in totality. It's not just going to be, you and him at lunch all the time. Like, why y'all going to lunch all the time by yourselves? Like, no, we ain't doing that.
But you do know just because you hanging out and it's a whole family type of thing, that still don't mean one of your homegirls ain't looking at you on the side.
Fact.
No, and that's the thing. And that's the thing. If you see something and you say something, I have to address it. I have to set the boundaries. Now, if you see something that's some weirdo stuff or some stuff that's, then we need to address that. But I'm talking about, this dude is, if you and him is doing lunch and I ain't got nothing to do with it, and y'all just always doing lunch and man, I'm talking about it. We got to cook out. If people come to the house, stuff like that. Like I got, sister friends, or, friends that I call sisters, whatever. They come to the house and, they have to cook out. That.
Yeah, because everybody.
But we don't go to lunch together every Tuesday. Like, nah.
But it don't even have to be like that serious. But like, going out on singular dates and stuff like that, it doesn't have to be that serious. It's just the point that is different when you say that, if I tell you something about a dude and you decide not to listen to me, then it's not trusting your leadership. But if your woman say it to you, then it's like, okay, I'm gonna address it. I'm gonna put some boundaries there. We're gonna have a conversation about it.
Yeah, if I see something like if a dude is on some grimy slime ball stuff, I mean, like I said, you have intuition. We have our instincts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so the same way, if you see something that's kind of, because things have to be happening for you to think that way, for you to see something. But now that's where your boundaries come into play. Mm-hmm. That's where your boundaries come into play. Ain't no single nothing. Ain't none of that. We don't. If there's gonna be lunch, we going to lunch.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, like
it's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but, ain't no. But we know when we see some, like, if somebody sees some text messages and he like, yo, I don't think he for you, and like, you don't even know me, dude. He on some slime ball stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, some things have to happen. It ain't just, I'm just going to just one day just be like, nah, that's a dude. He got a penis. Don't like him. like, no, it got to be something that happened the same as on your side. Like, it has to be some things that you see. Like, yo, nah, I don't like the way she moved.
She like the way she moved. That. You don't like the way.
Yeah, because I truly believe there's people that's insecure that'll try to control you with their insecurity and their jealousy and their envy. I understand that. So it has to be some things, that's going on, not just because you know somebody that's a dude and because he got a penis, now I feel some sort of way because he's a dude. Like, no, like it don't just work that way. Of course you're gonna have friends, but we ain't gonna get crazy.
Yeah, that's why I say it depends on who it is. That's my thing. Yeah, I think everything is situational, and it just depends on who it is. Because some people, if you feel as though it's something, then we can have to sit down and have a whole long conversation about that. But if it just depends on who it is and the type of friendship you have with some people, because some friends, like I said earlier, you do have to draw a line across you got to draw a line across the sand. Like, don't cross that line.
Absolutely.
If you even have to draw that line, I don't even feel as though you should have that relationship with that person. I shouldn't have to draw a boundary line with you as my friend, because as my friend, if you know I already have a man or I'm married or whatever, and you still decide to cross that line, or you even think about it, then me and you just can't be friends. Like, your
No, because you and your friend,
We can't be friends.
you and your friend, you and your friend may be cool with, let's say, if he going through something and he call you at 11:30 at night because he's tripping and he can't sleep or whatever, and there's something on his mind and he needs some advice or whatever. But now you and your man in bed. You ain't doing that no more.
As long as you don't wake me.
Well, I don't think anybody should be calling anybody, no matter what the situation is, unless
that's why I say, like, I mean, your
emergency, like, nigga, you bleeding out your.
That's why I said. But your emergency, what you define as an emergency, I may not define as an emergency.
Right.
I mean,
no, I'm just saying, you don't call me because you want to vent. You know what I'm saying? You call me if it's an emergency. When I say emergency, I mean, like, you.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. You got a best friend, or you got a friend you guys have been rocking for 30 years or whatever, and something pop off and it's 10:30 at night and he just had an argument with his girl or whatever, he can't call you to vent at 11 o'clock?
No.
Okay.
No.
Some people do.
He needs some new friends because you horrible.
Yeah, some people do. It ain't.
What I mean by it's a respect level. Like, my male friends know, I like, don't call my phone after 10 o'clock. I don't give a damn what your problem is. Don't call my phone at 10 o'clock unless it's an extreme emergency, like you got carjacked and you stranded outside, or whatever, you bleeding out your head because somebody bust you upside the head. To me, that's an emergency. But to call me because you just want to vet, you want to talk, no, call me tomorrow and we could kick it. But don't call my phone after 10 o'clock.
But that's only because all of us already know that you get up to go to work early, so you already in bed sleep. But if they need to talk and it's an emergency, the emergency is they need to talk because they about to do something crazy, or they about to do something greasy, and they need you to talk them down. They're gonna call you, and you're gonna get up.
And you should have more than one person.
What if you the person that calms down?
To be honest, my phone go on do not disturb at 10 o'clock. So you ain't getting through anyway.
He's horrible.
You're a liar. You don't call me after 10 o'clock plenty of time.
I could call you. You can't call me.
I'm gonna call you. It's
and
10 o'clock.
You're not my friend. You're my cousin. I should be able to call you at any time.
I'm your cousin. I'm your friend cousin.
So that's the difference.
Now, there's a lot of people that this happens where you cool with somebody, and now that person needs to vent. But now moving forward, now you got a dude or you got a woman, and now you're laying in bed with your woman, and this person called. You take the call. You don't think you're going. You may have a side eye, like, hey, what's going on over there? I don't think that's appropriate.
It ain't gonna be a side eye. It's gonna be a click.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it happens.
It does happen. And that's why when it happened, the first time it happened, you gotta let somebody know. Like, I'm in the bed with my person, and don't call my phone to sleep.
But the problem is when your person say, yo, I don't think this is appropriate, and you say, that's my friend. If my friend call me and they need me, I'm going to answer the phone.
No.
Yeah, that happens. That's why it's a topic.
I'm just saying that's not how. But that's because some people just don't know no better. They don't know no better. That's just how they are. Some people just don't know no better. Some people don't know how to respect the person that they're laying in the bed next to.
I mean, some people feel that, that's my friend for 30 years. If they need me, it ain't nothing crazy. Like, don't think that is something that blah, 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 whatever. And you like, nah, I don't think that that's appropriate. And you like, yo, I think you insecure. And it's like, no, that's where the boundaries should come in. But some people don't look at it that way.
Things that are disrespectful and calling me at a certain time is disrespectful to me and the person that I'm living with.
You get it?
So
it don't got to be a living with thing. Your man could just be over with you.
Oh no, it's a living thing. But I'm just saying, you just don't do certain things. And if I tell you not to call me at a certain time, and you still decide to pick up that phone and call me, then yeah, we're gonna have to have a whole nother discussion, and your ass may just be on block.
So now with you, is your 30-year friendship now, is that in jeopardy? You quiet as hell right now.
I'm thinking, no.
You ain't nothing to think about. You just said, you just gave this whole speech that my phone is on do not disturb and I don't answer phone calls now.
Everybody knows that my phone is on do not disturb.
I'm talking about if it happened. I ain't talking about if your phone I do not disturb. I'm talking about if it happened.
If he called me and it's not an emergency.
Well, if it's an emergency to him, just because it's an emergency to him don't mean it's an emergency to you. Just because it's an emergency to you don't mean it's an emergency to him. You may be like, man, leave that girl alone. But if he feel it's an emergency,
he know
I respond to him. I respond to potential emergencies all the time. But when I get there, sometimes it's like, man, put a Band-Aid on this shit.
No, that's different.
But you know what I mean.
I get it. His emergency may not be my emergency, but I'm very clear about what emergencies are. So you know what you're doing. So you know what you're doing when you dialing my number.
So he dialed your number. Now, is it in jeopardy?
For a short period of time, it is.
That's a no.
Yeah, for a short period of time, because I'm not because you're trying to be funny. So then I'm gonna have to get up in the morning the next day, call you, and let you know about yourself, and then I'm gonna have to not talk to you for a minute until I feel like I want to talk to you again.
What? I'm gonna have to wake up in the morning and tell you about yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call you and tell you about yourself because you disrespected my rules of calling me in the middle of the night on some BS, and then I'm not gonna talk to you.
No, he did. No, what about he disrespected your man?
That's what I'm talking about.
No, you didn't. You said he disrespected your rules. No, your rules. Your rules is don't call me at 10 o'clock. That's if you have a man or not.
Because it's a reason why I'm telling you not to call me. If I ain't got no man, I don't care what time you call me.
No, you just said that don't call your phone at 10 o'clock, period, because it goes on do not disturb.
My phone go on do not disturb because I have a man. You're not going to be disrupting anything after 10.
Yes, but if your man is there, now he's disrespecting your man. So you should be making a phone call to say, don't disrespect my guy.
Don't disrespect my boundary because you already know why I'm putting the boundary there with you.
You is tripping. Like you ain't not just
because my boundaries with dudes is different from my boundaries with my female friends.
That's why I said if your man is there, now when you call him in the morning, the phone call should be, my dude is here. Don't disrespect my man.
Well, my female friends don't have boundaries, but yeah, my male friends don't. My female friends don't have boundaries. That's different.
I don't have boundaries either. I'm gonna call you whenever I need to call you. Can't nothing about no friend, no man.
My female friends, they have no boundaries. Like if they going through something, I'm still gonna answer the phone for my female friends. friends, but I'm not talking to a dude after a certain time. It's just
That's
what it
crazy.
is.
That's crazy.
That's that sisterhood, Derek. That's the sisterhood. She telling herself all the time.
Why is that crazy?
That's
Why
crazy.
is that crazy? So you got a problem with my female friends calling me at a certain time?
Yep.
Why?
Well, if I'm trying to do something at that certain time, they crying about they crying about they nonsense. Nobody want to do that.
You eating pork rinds or something?
Nope.
Did you
Eminem.
Then you just don't answer the phone. If you in the middle of the sun, of course, who want to answer their phone? But no, my female friends don't have no boundaries. Those my girls.
Sometimes people answer the phone.
Huh?
Nothing.
No, I just think that when it comes to your female friends, it shouldn't be a boundary because they your.
No, it always should be boundaries.
Why?
So they can just call you for anything?
My friends will call me anytime they want to. My female friends.
All healthy relationships need boundaries.
Yeah, like.
Well, I don't have any boundaries with my female friends. My male friends I do, but not my female friends.
Nah.
My female friends can call me whenever they want.
That's crazy.
2 o'clock in the morning, you just ringing the phone. Hey, girl, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
It has happened.
I'm gonna be like, hang that damn phone up. Is this after?
It happens. My female friends have called me 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I do be sleeping, but I will answer the phone and be like, "What's good?"
And if you got to dress a guy
No.
the house.
No.
But
it's after hours. I'll talk to them tomorrow. Talk to them in the morning. You gotta have boundaries for your home. You keep talking about you. You gotta have boundaries for your home. Because then anybody gonna feel like they can do anything.
But if he don't mind, like how what go on in your home, go on in your home.
I just said
go on in my home. And if he ain't got
why? I just said if he's like, no, 2 o'clock in the morning, call back, talk to them in the morning. You have to have boundaries for your home when you have a family unit. Don't call my home like that. No.
They fine.
No, your man is the man of the house, and you have to set some type of precedence and standard. I mean, for people to respect your home. You don't want to have people feeling like they can do what they want to do and call whenever they want to call and come whenever they want to come to your home.
I didn't say
this is your castle. So if a man or a woman or whoever saying, you know what, no, I think this is a little too late for anybody to be calling, you have to set a standard for your home. Because you don't want people thinking they can do what they want to do. Now your drunk friend just came home at 3 o'clock in the morning. And they like, hey, Kyra, it was crazy at the club, and like, man, you don't hang that damn phone up.
I'm not gonna talk to you at 3 o'clock in the morning if you just.
Man, you better not even call.
What you did at the club, but if my friends call me at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and they going through something or they need to talk, yeah. But
an emergency, I would agree. I would agree. An emergency is something. Going through something is something else.
No.
You and Ray bullshit that y'all keep going through every 2 weeks. Don't call here. Don't call my house at no 2 o'clock. No, don't call my.
But for me, it's a
cousin. Don't call my house at no 2 o'clock in the morning. We sleep. My house is closed.
I'm okay with that.
Hey, I hear you. My house is closed. That's why I'm glad we cousins. That's why I'm glad we cousins and we weirdos. We cousins and we ain't weirdos.
As we are okay with it, and it's
Because
okay.
as of this conversation, you be single than a motherfucker.
I won't be.
Shit.
I won't be.
I'm talking about if you don't call here no 2 o'clock in the morning.
Because, like I said, what you do in your home is what you do in your home. What I do in my home is what I do in my home. And if I
Get it.
have boundaries for my female friends, and I allow my female friends, y'all can call me, hit me whenever y'all need me, whatever, then that's just what it is.
That's what I said. Depends on, to me, it depends on what it is. The same as
like I said, I don't have, first of all, I don't even have that many female friends, so it's only 3 of them. And so it ain't
the same as what my dudes. The same as what my dudes. If it's a real emergency, then I get it. But if it's your bullshit, don't call my house at no 2 o'clock in the morning.
If it's a real emergency, call 911 and call me in the morning. Tell me.
Yeah.
No, my friends could call me.
Just because you had an argument, like, nah, I got kids in here. You gotta set some standards and some boundaries for your home. Keep letting people in your home, you're gonna change your home.
Very good points.
But I get it. Can't keep letting people in your home, whether it's text, phone calls, or visits. Keep letting people bring bullshit into your home. You and Tyrone or you and Keisha keep with y'all nonsense, and now she calling you at 2:30 in the morning and, hey girl, nope. We don't need that.
I'm not, but that's what I'm saying. It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? So
not saying it is. I'm just saying there's some boundaries.
On some nonsense, then of course you know better not to call on some nonsense. But I'm
saying they can call whenever they want to call.
So I don't have to put boundaries on my female friends because
that's what I'm saying. You saying they can call whenever they want to call.
Yes, they can call me whenever they want to call me, but I don't have to set boundaries with them. I don't have to say y'all can't do this, y'all should. I don't have to do that with my female friends. I don't have to because it's like an unsaid thing with us. We don't have to set this up because it's just stuff that you know better. You know.
But if they do, you won't have a problem with it.
What happened?
If they do, you don't have a problem with it.
If they call me
at 2 in the morning, you don't have a problem with it.
No, because if they calling me at 2 in the morning, I know it's something important.
Depending on what it is, it may be important to them, may not be important to you and your man.
My man ain't got nothing to do with my friends and they issues.
In your house, he do.
No, he don't.
He the man of that house.
No, he don't. He don't have nothing to do with me and my friends and what we speak about and whatever our issues is.
If y'all in a home together?
Yes.
If y'all live in a home together, you saying your man don't have nothing to do with somebody calling that house?
I'm not saying I said he don't have nothing to do with the conversation that I'm having with my friend. You don't know. It's not like I'm late.
My question is. No, my question is the house. You and your man live in this house. He don't have nothing to do with somebody calling that house.
He can have something to say about it. Yes, I'm not saying he don't have nothing to say about it. He can say whatever he want to say about it. But if my friend called me and if it's something important, which I know it is, if my friend called me at 2 o'clock in the morning, then I'm going to slide my behind out of the room and I'm going to go talk in a different room and have a conversation with my friend.
It may be some bullshit.
You don't know what it is.
And that's my point. You don't neither. You don't neither.
You don't know what it is. It may.
You don't neither. But if it's something like somebody done got shot, if somebody done got killed, if somebody done went to jail, then fine. But if, like I just said, if her and Ray arguing over some bullshit that they've been arguing with every 2 weeks, don't call here at no 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's how you feel.
That's my house.
I'm gonna.
That's why I said my house.
I down out the bed, and I'm gonna see what my friend wants,
And
then
that's why I said you most likely will be single.
I ain't never been single, and ain't gonna
I
be
ain't said
single.
you've been single before. Be quiet.
I ain't gonna be single. That's something I ain't worrying about. But
And that's not a
like I
thing of
said,
worrying. That's not a thing of worrying. It's just a certain. It's not a thing of worry. I'm sorry. No, I'm just saying a man that sets standards, a man that sets standards and boundaries like that for his home.
I'm not being disrespectful. It ain't like it's an every night type of thing. If my friend calls me at 2:00 in the morning, I'm not gonna be laying in the bed next to him, talking to her on the phone. I'm gonna slide out of the room to see what the problem is. Now, if it's something that could wait until the morning, I'm gonna tell her that. Hit me the next day.
Then that's something different. That's something different.
Respectful to nobody.
That's something different. But if you slide out and you take the phone call and you do, nah, we're not doing that. Somebody should know. Somebody should know after a certain.
Not doing that because you don't know what that phone call is for. So
that's why I said.
That's when my judgment comes into play. And
I said that already.
Whether or not it's important, whether her conversation is important enough.
I said that already. I said that already.
If it's something I'm gonna say, I'm gonna hit you tomorrow. It ain't that serious. I got you. I'll call you later on in the morning. And
I said that already. I said that already. If somebody done got shot, if somebody got killed, I said that already. But if it's some bullshit that
but you still don't know what it is. Whatever you may, like you said, whatever you feel is an emergency.
Cousin, you keep saying that. What I'm saying
is an emergency.
In order for you
talk to them, then that's on me.
If in order for you to know if somebody got killed, you got to answer the phone.
I'm going to answer my phone.
That's what I just said. That's the only way for you to know.
I'm not going to lay in the bed with you and talk to that person in the bed. When my phone rings, I'm going to slide out of the room. Of course, I'm going to answer it.
That's what I'm saying. You're not.
That's mad.
You're talking. You're not listening to me. That's why I said.
That's mad suspect. You're gonna wake me up in my sleep because I'm wake up like, what are you getting out the bed for? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, but at the same time, Derek, that's why I said, like, in order for her to know what happened, you have to answer the phone. In order for you to know what happened. But if it's some bullshit that you go through every 2 weeks, you ain't answering that phone no more for this bullshit.
But you're not gonna know what I'm answering the phone for.
Like I said, if it's something that happened every 2 weeks with the same person and her toxic nonsense, or your boy with his drunk nonsense, man, stop calling my house with this nonsense.
It wouldn't be your boy because she's not picking up the phone for. I can't call her at 2:00 in the morning and say, "Oh no,
you can't call me at 2:00 in the morning."
What kind of nonsense is that?
You can't call me.
So her.
No, I'm talking about us, Derek. I'm talking about us.
I know. Listen to how crazy it sounds. So her girlfriend can call her and because she's having an argument with her boyfriend at 1:30, 2:00 in the morning, and she'll creep out the bed. She'll creep out the bed to have a conversation to find out what's wrong and use her judgment skills to say, okay, is this something you can wait for the morning or not? But I'm having a mental breakdown and I'm walking down the street. I'm walking down the street with no socks on, barefoot, with a vacuum cleaner, vacuuming the grass. And I'm telling you,
you always got to take something to the extreme.
And somebody saying, who you want me to call? I'm like, call Kat. That's my best friend. She's not picking up the phone because it's after 10 o'clock. You hear this nonsense? You hear how that makes? You see how much sense that makes?
Derek, am I your only friend?
It don't matter. Is any of them girls that called you because they mad at Leroy your only friend?
Because they mad at Leroy.
Derek, you got to be over extremely extreme about stuff, right?
No, I'm being honest. Tell me how that makes sense.
Yeah, you got to set boundaries for your home. I'm a true believer in that. I mean, yeah, you see what's going on, but then you tell her moving forward, sweetie, you can't call me for this nonsense.
Exactly.
Me and my family is asleep. So that's why I said, if they calling you every 2 weeks with the same nonsense, it got to come to a point to where it's like, I'm not answering this shit.
Yep.
It's the same nonsense.
There's plenty of times I look at my phone and don't answer it, but sometimes I do.
I hear you.
That's my decision to make.
Well, it's gonna be both of y'all decision to make.
Who was both?
You and that man in that house.
It's my decision to pick up my phone.
Yeah, that's that rebellious nature.
Crazy.
That's all it is.
And my phone is my decision.
Because that's all it is. That's
Yeah.
all it is. That rebellious
I
nature.
can always find out what's wrong with my girl.
That just sound crazy.
Derek, you find your
Derek.
plan game, okay?
It's just that Derek is the sisterhood that
Right.
she always rejecting, like she don't know what's there.
I ain't got no sisterhood.
Mhm.
I just do what Kyra do. I don't worry about no damn sisterhood.
Mm-hmm.
I do what works best for me and mine.
That's why one can get the answer and the other can't.
Right.
Wow.
That's crazy.
This motherfucker said what?
Poor guy. Now poor Shamik was screaming out, "Just call Cat. What time is it? Oh no."
Well, I'm just blessed and happy I ain't got no suicidal friends.
You don't know what you got. But now they all know today not to call you.
That dude.
A female can call about
Or
a beef with
T-Bank.
Leroy, but
Yeah.
a dude can't call when he's having a mental break. That's
But we
crazy.
ain't. Well,
I'll check on you the next day though.
I'll probably be dead already. Pasadena police probably done killed me.
I'm gonna call you the next day.
Meanwhile, I was calling you, and you sitting there like, "Oh, cause he know better. He know better too. He should have called one of his other friends."
Shoot me a text.
Crazy. This. I'm glad we over an hour because enough's enough. Let's get back to family. I'm out of here.
Why? Shoot me a text. All right. All I'm saying is
Derek left.
our hour is up. Derek know how to put himself back on. Our hour is up. I thank everybody for tuning in and for listening to the conversation. And we will see y'all next Tuesday. Hopefully, we'll be on time. Yeah, hopefully we'll be on time. So y'all have a good night. Love, peace, and blessings. I think it's love, peace, and blessings, right?
We don't know. It's after 10 o'clock. We won't be able to find out.
My phone is already on do not disturb.
I'm going back on vacation, just to let y'all know. I gotta go to Carolina for a fight. My nephew having his fourth boxing fight, professional fight.
That's dope.
Right.
He's 3-0, 3 knockouts. He's gonna be champion.
All right, I can't find the what you call it.
You erased it. That's why. So we out of here. Y'all have a good night. Hopefully have a safe night. Be safe. Get in the house before 10 o'clock so you ain't got to call Kyra because she ain't still up the phone. Good night.
Good night. I'm out.